중요하다는 words. It's for you, it's all for you. 가만히 있으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know you know I don't want to know. I don't want no more, no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. Everybody says 나의 꿈을 찾아 right here, right now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. 너를 찾으면 안 되는 걸까? 왜 그런 거야? I'm okay just the way I am. I'm okay with what I do. 지금이 들어도 상관없는데 이 끝이 없는 조언들 너만한 necessity. 고맙지만 고맙지 않은데 You know you know I don't want to know. I don't want no more, no more. I don't want to know. Gotta get up now. Gotta get up now. I don't have to know. Gotta get up now. Get up, yeah. I'm okay, I'm okay, just the way I am. You know you know I'm okay, I'm okay, just the way I am. You know you know.
What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Ako sa namtlakase reberekisa generator. Let's go.
It's so easy for me to say what I'm thinking. It's so obvious for you, my heart keeps beating. I don't mind. Something about you that keeps me alive. How can I get to you this time? I won't chase you, I'll give you my heart tonight.
captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. Slide around the city with my day one. I ain't gotta worry cause they A1. Wasn't in the field then you can't come with us. My little shawty going stupid, going straight dumb. With us I'm a big time, still humble in the hood. Gotta keep it positive on nothing but the good. When I'm on vacation I be stunting like I should. Got a real queen falling, she gon' stumble on the wood. And I still be doing business with my brother down. And I know that if I got it I'ma cover them. And I know that if I need it they gon' give it back. Gotta practice what you preachin', I be living that. Taking trips round the globe, bringing game back. Touchdown hood, happy that I came back. Take a photo with my granny for the memories. And if it's for a good cause, I'm buying 10 of these. Seem like every captain gotta maintain the cap. You can make change, don't change for that. Tell the whole truth, get paid for that. Bet you never fall off, you was made for that. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside. Cause they ain't really who they say on the outside. You gotta be who you really be, shine from the inside.
What's poppin'?
The favorite morning crew
on the Vooka
Breakfast Show. What's up, fam? You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
My name is NommyP.
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE list. My name is MooCee list on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here, nah, you can't go back home.
I'm cranked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm cranked up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it.
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing, I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that.
Of course, it's another beautiful, sunny Friday, cold morning right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, the 3rd of July, 2026. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. Of course, we are activating that Friday mood with you. I hope that you guys are ready to kickstart this beautiful morning with us. All you need to do, of course, is to connect with us across all social media platforms. It is your energetic start to your day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. I'm happy and excited to be with you And you know, the hashtag that you need to use right now is the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show, because we are live on Underground Radio and we are also live on YouTube. Do make sure to press the subscription button so that whenever you go live, you will be notified that your breakfast team is ready to kickstart our beautiful morning. Of course, not forgetting the number to dial for WhatsApp voice notes and to send your comments or call us in right in studio. The number to call is 060-493-3226. That's 060-493-3226. And you know that we give you the most important ingredient of the day just to improve your bucket list in terms of the places that you need to travel. Behind me, you're seeing pictures and you're asking yourself, what are we highlighting this morning? We're highlighting a famous theme park right here in Johannesburg, which is the Gold Reef City. It's a Johannesburg premier theme park and an entertainment complex built on a historic gold mine. It blends thrilling rides, family attractions, and cultural experiences with South Africa's mining heritage. Visitors can explore underground mine tours, witness live gold pouring, and enjoy roller coasters, water rides, and theatrical shows. The park also hosts a casino, restaurant, and a hotel, making it a full-day destination. It's a unique combination of adrenaline, history, and leisure appeals to families, tourists, and of course locals alike. Gold Reef City remains a vibrant reminder of Johannesburg golden past while offering modern fun and excitement. As someone who has been there, I would definitely encourage you to take your young ones, or if you are an adult who has never been to Gold Reef City, they do allow that, because those adults, of course, those rides of course are for adults and kids. So do make sure that you make some time and go to Gold Reef City with your friends and family and enjoy the atmosphere of what it has to offer. I hope that information was helpful enough for you to add Gold Reef City on your bucket list. So that's how we're going to be wrapping it off with our picture of the day. But now we're going to take a short break, and then when we come back, we'll give you all your latest news and sports headlines.
I don't need your approval to be myself. I got that on myself. Gracefully, gotta keep it cozy. I'ma take it slowly, one step at a time till my time is up. Why you stay mad at me? We gon' make mistakes, we gon' disagree. Are you so proud of me? If you just wait and see, you gon' ride. So don't you tell me I am selfish just because I look out for myself. I've been happy, working hard, so I won't have to cry when I'm older. I could have done this or that.
And once again, a very good morning. These are some of your top stories making headlines this morning. Starting off with your first headline, Sandton crackdown leads to multiple arrests. Johannesburg authorities have arrested more than a dozen people during a crackdown on illegally occupied properties in Sandton. The operation involved several city departments and targeted buildings suspected of housing undocumented foreign nationals. Officials say some detainees were found with fraudulent documents or had overstayed permits, while investigation into property ownership and possible criminal links are ongoing. Your next headline, Mbadula urges delay in Ramaphosa inquiry. ANC Secretary General Fikile Mbadula says Parliament should not rush its decision on President Cyril Ramaphosa's Section 89 impeachment process. He argues lawmakers must wait for pending court proceedings to conclude before acting. The ANC maintains a neutral stance, insisting decisions should be based on tested evidence rather than unverified claims. Your next headline, a compliant target Tony Leon's PR firm. Action SA has filed a complaint with the public protector calling for an investigation into Resolve Communication, a firm linked to Tony Leon. The party alleges the company may have exerted improper influence over government ministers by facilitating meetings with private clients. Resolve Communication has dismissed the claims, describing its actions as standard lobbying. That's all for your news headlines. Heading over to your sports news. Starting off with hockey. South Africa hockey builds momentum for Malaysia Test Series. South Africa's men's hockey team will look to carry their recent Nations Cup momentum into 5-match Test Series against Malaysia in Durban. The series follows an impressive run to the Nations Cup final in Cape Town, where the team earned strong support and recognition despite losing to France. Officials believe the upcoming matches will help prepare the squad for the Hockey World Cup while continuing to grow the sport locally. And then on your cricket news, England fight back as Proteas face 170 target. England recovered from an early collapse to post 169 for 5 against Proteas in their Women's T20 World Cup semi-final clash. A crucial 133-run partnership between Nat Skiver, Brunt and Heather Knight turned the match around after South Africa struck early. The Proteas will now need 170 runs to secure a place in the final at Lord's. And then on your rugby news, Libbok backs Springbok forwards to dominate England. Springbok fly half Manny Libbok believes the key to beating England in the Nations Championship opener lies in the forwards' performance. He says the pack must provide a strong platform before the backline can attack effectively. South Africa face England in a highly anticipated clash at Ellis Park, with Libbok confident the team's preparation and game plan will deliver the results. That's all for your sports and news headlines. If you want to share your thoughts with these headlines, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show or send us your voice note on 060-493-3226. For now, let us take a short break and then we'll be back with your market rates and your weather update.
You right next to me, Moji Mule Nava Nemya Yila. wasabi. Promise not to test your heart, never. We just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah. Baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah.
And it's exactly 23 minutes past 8 on this beautiful Friday morning. As our slogan for each and every Friday is TGIF. Thank God it's Friday, because we cannot wait to give you or activate the Friday mood right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is your energetic start to the day, accompanied by that daily dose of positivity. And not forgetting that we are now live on YouTube. We are also live on Underground Radio. And if you want, of course, to enhance your experience of listening to the Vooka Breakfast Show, you can download the app that is both available on iOS and Android. With that being said, we have a WhatsApp line that is open for calls and for voice note. To dial the number 0604933226. That's 0604933226. My name is Moeketsi. I'm happy and excited to be with you throughout the hour 10 o'clock as we wrap up this beautiful week of us that came with a lot, but at the end of the day we made it. Let me know how are you doing this morning by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show right there on YouTube. Share the live with your loved ones. Tell your friends to tell their friends that the Vooka Breakfast Show is live and ready to kickstart this beautiful morning. I can see some of the comments were starting to come through. My comment from Martin Bimni saying a very good morning, Vooka Nation, Underground Radio, DB and Fam, and of course our smart, creative, energetic Vooka team on a cold Friday. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. Hashtag Sivugile. Hashtag Blessed Friday. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and be warm. And talking about taking care of ourselves, we were taken care yesterday by Tranquil Beauty, right, if I'm not mistaken. Tranquil Beauty by Simami. I can see it right there. Kanye wants to say something because it was the both of us who were taken care of. So I did my buff and shine. First time doing my buff and shine. And yeah, I'm loving it. I think I'm going to be doing this and taking care of myself. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, but yeah, my nails are shiny. They look well taken care of.
Why are you gay?
Why am I gay? These are not nails. It's buff and shine. I just polished my what do you call my dusty nails. I just polished my dusty nails. And I told my friends, some of my friends, I told them that, guys, you need to get yourself buff and shine.
I mean, most men, up until they do it, they don't understand it. Because I once had mine done, and yeah, I liked it. For that 2 weeks where...
Was it your first time?
Yeah, it was my first time as well.
Okay.
But I didn't do the nail art. Like
this nail art.
Yes.
Man, this is proper. This is a smiley. It represents how I feel each and every day.
But just show it on the camera there.
Oh, this side.
Yeah.
Switch, Mrs.
There, slightly up.
Ooh.
No, it's not focused. Not focused.
There we go.
But yeah, okay, there we go.
Happy
So
Friday.
that's my upside down smiley right there, right? So my art was done by Smami. Shout out, a very huge shout out to Tranquil Beauty, and of course with Kanye, she also did her nails. They look very beautiful.
So I must also show.
You must also show. Please bring your hand over here. Show them your nails. There we go. Huge shout out. No, on the cam.
On
the camera.
Yo, Mudimu, tlisa letsoho ausi o sa tshaba. Switch.
What are you doing?
Right. There we go. That is by Simami, Tranquil Beauty. So what do these nails have a name of? Okay, what do you call them? So that when somebody asks right here who's watching, and ask that, okay, I would love to do the same nails as you.
Yes.
What do you call them?
It's Tranquil Beauty.
So
Tranquil_beauty on TikTok.
Okay.
And then when you go to the bio, you'll definitely see the numbers are there.
Yeah.
I'm super excited also. Like, I didn't expect this at all.
Yeah. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Up.
I love it. I love it. So yeah, as we have shared.
We did ask Google to see some she should come through in studio.
Yes.
And do it live.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, maybe one buff and shine and some nails.
Nails
some
done
nails, yeah.
live on the show, right?
Yeah,
We would
sure.
absolutely love that. But yeah, as we say that, and as of course, so many things concerning what will be happening this morning. I forgot to ask, how are you doing, my good sir?
I'm doing good. So this morning when I woke up, I saw a Twitter alert that for the first time, well, in 2026, we have now hit minus 1 degree. And as far as temperature goes,
yeah.
So and I looked at Dobsonville around 5 p.m. was minus 1 degree.
Minus 1, yeah, it's very cold outside.
So I felt it.
Yeah.
But
So,
other than that, I'm doing good.
Yeah.
I can't really complain. I'm happy that it's a Friday.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking forward to a series that I've been watching. It's although it's old, but it Game of Thrones. I'm still on season 1, just about to finish it and go over to season 2.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm also playing this game Ori, and it's very interesting. And
enjoying the game.
I'm enjoying it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it. So all is well. And then Kusasa, there's Morris Isaacson Center for Music. So umsebenzi manisho upheli.
But I just love it's the orchestra.
Yes.
Because I love orchestras. I love orchestras. And the orchestra that will be paying us a visit at Jabavu in the Morris Isaacson Music Center is from Washington.
Washington, DC,
it's the Washington,
correct.
DC Orchestra. So they will be blessing us tomorrow. And of course, if you want to join us, we will be streaming.
We'll be streaming live. But hopefully this time around, we will stream from Morris Isaacson Center for Music YouTube page. But if that doesn't happen, it will still go through on the Vooka Breakfast show. But we will post the link on our Facebook. So just look out for that.
So look out for that as we will be with you, and not forgetting that you can connect with us across all social media platforms. With that being said, I can see some of the people coming through on our comment section. Miss Q saying good morning Vooka Nation and Vooka Breakfast team, happy Friday and a blessed day to you all. Mama saying wow, shout out to Usi Mami, shout out to her, she took care of us, we look beautiful, we look nice.
I'm so happy.
And there she is right there saying good morning Vooka Nation and Vooka team, happy cold Friday, hashtag Vooka Breakfast show. By the way, this keeps me warm. It keeps me warm. I don't know about anyone out there, but I am excited. I'm really excited because it exceeded my expectation. Exceeded my expectation.
So
I've been hearing people saying
this
buff
one?
and
Is
shine.
it the one where it's just buff and polish, or there's like nail polish, like the transparent one?
So I didn't listen when they were it's the buff and shine, right? It has the gel.
So let me,
all I can tell is that there's the gel.
So I get it. Okay, what I know is that there's two. There's one way it's just a polish, like you buff and shine it. And I remember with my pinky, they added, I don't know if it's gel. But then I just prefer the buff and shine because I don't want the extreme shine that you would get from a gel or whatever thing by 75. But
so it really feels good, and we would of course encourage everyone out there to get a buff and shine, right? Then she comes through saying at Mo and Kanye, thank you for the shout out and advertisement. Your nails look beautiful. Hashtag tranquil beauty all the way. Hashtag tranquil beauty all of the way.
And Mo, just to add on, she doesn't only do nails only, she also does eyelashes. Okay. Eyelashes. So she's a lash tech and also
that message is not for me, of course. Eyelashes, I won't do eyelashes.
But I get you have
I have a what?
Girlfriend,
too much information right there. We are advertising the business here, not what other things.
So Bo, yesterday which brings us to our icebreaker for this morning. So if you were to earn, let's say, 50 blocks a month, right, this would dramatically change your life. right? And that's just 5 figures. But let's just bump it up to 6 figures, and let's say you earn 100,000 rand, right? So yesterday, when roaming the streets of social media, there's a lady that posted on Instagram that although she earns 100,000 rand, her life isn't what she thought it would be, right? So she's a chartered accountant, and she used an Instagram video to break down 100,000 rand monthly for how she lives with her family.
Yeah.
Right? Where after tax, medical aid, bondi, school fees, and other costs, she found that the family was left very short, like every month. On 100,000 rand.
100,000.
Yeah, 100,000 rand, right? Because I've had conversations in Abantu, just because I earn a certain amount doesn't mean I've got disposable income. Yeah. You might find Uguti with 100 blocks, the bond or car,
a lot of things,
installment, and then at the end of the month, the way Mtutuzela would put it, at the end of the month, there's more month.
There's more money at the end of.
There's more month end at the end of the month.
Of the money, yes.
Yeah, there's still a lot to do, right? So then it got me wondering, Mo Uguti, what is it that, or some of the expectations that we as individuals would perceive onto the next person, but because even your family members or close relatives, the ones that know, probably you in the higher brackets of earning, but then when you look around, but guys,
it's not
so
enough.
Vooka Nation, you finally hit the dream salary. It's 6 figures, stable success, and on paper it looks like you've made it, but your bank account tells a different story. So how would 100,000 rand feel like? And this is what we're asking this morning. It might not be 100 blocks, but then people around you still feel like you earn quite a lot of money, right? So some people see 100K as financial freedom, while others living it say it's just survival with better branding. Right? Because there are perspectives around this topic right here, where many professionals say lifestyle inflation kicks in the moment your salary increases. Number one, you need to move out. But no one says you should, but most people move out or they get better living standards, right?
Your salary allows you to do that now.
It allows you, and most people do it, right? And then it talks to better schools for your kids, right? So mine just why I go private school, why still keep them at a government school? And then but everything just becomes better. Your dress code, slightly more expensive. Okay, well, you still eat your KFCs, but now you start dining in your upper echelon restaurants, and like yonkintia cooler. But that's the question that we're asking this morning, Oguti. Do people not understand, Oguti, when you have or when you earn a certain salary, that it is designated towards certain things in your life, and you find that at the end of the month there's less money and more responsibilities, despite the fact that you are earning quite a lot of money, right? So that's the question that we're asking this morning, Vooka Nation, that when it comes to money, have you yourself had expectations from a certain individual, knowing how much they earn, or are you the one that has experienced people expecting things from you because of how much you earn, but not really knowing what's happening behind the scenes? We're to the point where it's like, in fact, let me screenshot you bank balance here
and show you how much money I have.
So that's the question. Let us know in the comments below what your experience has been like pertaining this matter right here.
I mean, one thing I can say is our behaviors sometimes are shaped by the amount of money that we get, right? And when you grow up, for a certain time not having money, obviously you have ambitions, and you tell your younger self that there's so many things that you owe yourself. And when now you reach the age maybe 40 or 50, now you hit the 100,000 mark, you would want to buy everything that you've always wanted in your life. So, I mean, that 100K, it's possible that you can spend 100,000 in 2 days or in a week, because now you're trying to fulfill that dream and the gap that has been there for so many years. Childhood trauma. Because this is the story that I read about Siya Kolisi, when he got his first national team call up and became the Springbok teams. A captain of the Springbok team. So Sia would go out and spend money on his friends. He would go back to his old township where he grew up, where he was groomed.
It's called giving back.
No, not that way. He was not giving back. He was not giving back.
He was pouring back.
Yeah. So when we have friends, we have ambitions, we have dreams, we have goals to say, "Bafethu sizoba grand empilweni," and only to find out maybe you become the only person over grand. Then you want to go back and sponsor your friend, or spoil them and spend your money around your friends without having that financial education background. And then that's when you get your financial education after spending the money for so long. Now you see that there's repercussions of misusing your money.
I mean, there's a show on DSTV, I Blew It, right, where people would splurge. And then only after that's when it's like, you know what? Had I known better, I would have done X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
But for someone like me that has earned a salary, I remember there was a time where it's like, like, but guys, come on. I mean, I'm investing in equipment. I'm doing this. So,
yes.
You know what I mean? But also on a smaller scale, you've got 2,000 rand in your account, no other responsibilities to you. You've paid electricity,
rent, everything,
whatever. Yeah. And then it's asbamba magwinya. You're like, no. Let's buy something else instead. But I don't know if this has to do with spending habits, but here specifically, I'm just addressing the fact, Yoguti, there's expectations.
Yes.
Yoguti, because you are of a certain earning bracket, then you should do certain things, or you need to do more, and all of that stuff.
I mean, once people know how much you're earning, because I feel like we are also trapping ourselves, even with the black tax. The black tax is because of now people know how much you earn, so they can calculate all of the expenses that you can have monthly. Because if you tell your parents or your friends that you earn 100,000, already they're able to put themselves to say, Antoana, are you telling me you are not able to take 2,500 out of that 100,000 that you earn each and every month? So that's the trap that people will go into. And it will always recap, because now we know your pay slip.
Yeah.
Now we know how much you earn, to a point that you need to lie.
But just to just to break it down from the 100K, because she was upfront with her earnings,
yeah.
So she says from the 100K, 13,000 goes towards school fees for the kids. 13 just for school fees.
Yeah.
Not to forget about transport here, where they need to eat, they need to dress, and whatnot.
Lunch.
And then to add a transport, groceries, and then there's a helper in the house as well, right? There's Wi-Fi, there's insurance, there's phone contract, and she says by the end of the month she's broke. So all of her expenses, when they are now tallied together, it comes down to 89,000 rand per month. That's just her living expenses. We haven't even started saying, hey, birthday party.
Yeah.
Let's hlanganise. So she only has 11,000 rand left, which, I mean, for some of us that's like our salary. Anyway, I'm just saying, from 100 blocks, like we're selling 11,000, and Kule 11, she hasn't bought clothes or any other thing, like going out lunch. Now melupila is umuntu.
Exactly.
So I don't know if this is just bad spending or whatever, but I mean, to each their own. But it just shows, see, even if you do get a higher salary,
Yeah.
If not managed right, then yeah.
It's habits. Habits always build up.
Yeah.
Because now you are exposed. Money gives you exposure to things. If I used to walk to Dobsonville Mall, now I have 100 rands. I will request and go to Maponya Mall. Now I get more exposed to what other places have to offer. And then the more money I get, that means I can request here, I go to Senton Mall.
Yep.
Senton Mall, I explore and see that, oh, there's more than Pep Store. Ooh, there's, shops that sell things and clothes that, suit my style. Now I no longer spend the 750. I spend 7,500 each and every month.
Just for a shirt.
Just for a shirt. Expenses.
But anyway, at the end of the day, is financial comfort about how much you earn or how you design your life around what you earn? So that's the question we're asking this morning.
Yeah. Interesting. We want to hear from you. Keep those comments coming. Hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show is the hashtag that you need to use, or send us your voice note on 0604933226. That's 0604933226. So, of course, as we are, of course, heading over to a break, later we are going to be joined by two gentlemen who have just joined us right here in studio. Zawadi Sipho Mshawana, who is the marketing manager for Sallywood Entertainment International, a proud Pan-Africanist. He is also a radio presenter, musician, writer, and Kiswahili language teacher. His creative versatility and cultural voice bring a depth and authenticity to Sallywood's vision. And alongside him, Mr. David Quinda, who is a chief operation officer at Sallywood Entertainment International and is a community builder, actor, and entrepreneur with a career that spans multiple films, production. He blends artistic talent with grassroots leadership, driving Sallywood operational impact and outreach. So if you have any questions for them, you can post them right there on YouTube by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. For now, let us take a short break, and then we will be back, of course, with more pertaining the discussion for today.
Yeah. Stepping in the spot like she own it, looking like the world is your runway. She can set it off like a gunplay. Oh my, yeah. Of the city with the body, always getting praised like it's Sunday. She said, baby, what you gonna do about it? Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. Yeah, that thing's so vibrant. I wanna know if you can give me the keys to your heart, baby. The bed like a RV, hugging the curves on that body. She bring the heat like wasabi. Promise not to test your heart, we just can't be kept apart. Yeah, yeah, baby, you the best by far. Always go the extra mile. Yeah, yeah. All I need is you. All I need is you. You right next to me. Loving your vibe, girl. That energy got me going. It's my baby. That thing's so vibrant. Keys to your heart, baby girl. You right next to me. Moji mule na vanemia yila. Vanemia yila. Ewe muleji. Mami venaki. Moji mule na vanemia yila. Vanemia yila.
up, fam?
You chilling with your boy Moeketsi, my man, aka Max for maximum temperature. I am the son of Mother Nature. Let's go.
Famous NommyP,
Hang out with myself, the one and only MOOCEE English. My name is MooCee on the Vooka Breakfast Show.
Brothers and sisters,
check this out.
High definition radio. The underground.
Shall we proceed?
And it's exactly 9 minutes till we hit 9 o'clock on the dot, and you're still with us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show. It is your energetic start to your day, a beautiful cold Friday morning. And of course, as we didn't give you your latest weather update on what to expect wherever you are. If you are currently in Johannesburg, you are experiencing 3 degrees Celsius with clear skies. In Cape Town, it's currently 12 degrees with overcast clouds. If you're in Durban, it's currently 16 degrees with clear skies. If you're in Pretoria, it's 4 degrees Celsius with clear skies. Of course, more updates are going to come through as we continue throughout the day. Stay with us across all social media platforms. We are Vooka Breakfast Show. And with your market rates for this morning, July 3rd, 2026, if you are looking into trade the rand against the US dollar, it's currently 16 rand 38 cents, and the Great British Pound is currently at 21 rand 79 cents. The euro is currently trading at 18 rand 67 cents, and lastly, the Japanese yen is currently trading at 10 cents. Moving on to your commodities, gold is currently at 43,413 and 53 cents. 1 barrel of Brent crude oil is 1,548.90 cents. That's what we have for you July 3rd. We will, of course, give you another update next week, Monday. Same time, same place, every weekdays from 8 up until 10 a.m. Some of the interesting things, of course, they are taking place because we are always about those thought-provoking moments, learning about what happened in history. If you didn't know, now you are about to know that. So, getting deep into the matters of what happened in history. In Algeria, they gained their independence recognition in 1962 on this day. So France formally recognized Algeria's independence after a brutal 8-year war. This marked a significant turning point in African decolonization, inspiring liberation movements across the continent, including in the Southern Africa. So that's what happened on this day. Very interesting. If you didn't know, we will teach you, and now you know. And then today again, the Iran Air Flight 655 tragedy took place in 1988. On the 3rd of July, a U.S. Navy missile cruiser mistakenly shot down Iran Air Flight 655 over Persian Gulf, killing all 290 people on board. This incident heightened global tension and remains a symbol of the dangers of conflict miscalculation. So many things, of course, that took place in history that we bring you each and every week. So for this Friday, those are the 2 moments that we have for you. Of course, if you have any questions or if you would like to add the one that you know or anything that you knew about this day, you can use the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show right there. As it is the 3rd of July 2026 and you would like like to know in terms of how many days are we into the year and how many days are remaining till we say goodbye to 2026, hello to 2027. Today marks the 184th day in the calendar with 181 days remaining. It is the perfect midpoint, as we mentioned yesterday, a moment to reflect on your goals, reset priorities, and push forward with renewed focus for the second half of the year. And of course, so many people would want to ask, how is your year going? It's midway, and have you achieved some of your goals? And or maybe for you like to take some time to see what you would like to do for the rest of the year, because some people, they start at midpoint to set their goals for the rest of the year.
So I believe in progress, not perfection. So just as long as you're taking those daily steps, then you are absolutely going in the right direction. So with smartphones, there has been a push with regards to the type of materials that are being used to manufacture smartphones. Some of them are recycled and all of that. So there was a time when Samsung was pushing eco-friendliness in as far as all of the production chain, the supply chain, that where they source the materials all the way through to packaging and delivering a smartphone, that they are trying to reduce on electronic waste as well. So even with Apple, remember, they were the first ones to not include a charger in the phone, because they saw, according to them, they saw that for anyone buying an Apple phone or getting a new Apple phone, they probably have a charger, so they don't want to add onto that, because it does create waste. And if you've seen how a electronic waste mine looks like, you can you see it's just garbage of PCB boards and all of that stuff. So today we're actually celebrating International Plastic Bag Free Day, right? And the differences between us and the US is that side, it's mostly paper bags. And
grocery stores,
it's plastics. But if you've ordered online with the likes of Pick and Pay, they deliver in a paper
bag.
And the reason for that is because when it comes to plastic, it's not biodegradable. So if you were to leave a plastic straw here now, 100 years from now, you would still find it here. So it doesn't degrade ghastly like other materials. So you would go to the likes of a Spur, and then they give you a paper straw. I know most of us hate it because if you're not a fast drinker, obviously it means that it becomes soggy.
Exactly.
In the
it stays in your drink for so long.
International Plastic Bag Free Day is observed globally. So this day encourages reducing single-use plastics. It raises awareness about environmental harm and promotes reusable alternatives, especially relevant in South Africa's sustainability efforts and community cleanup initiatives. Right? So with Samsung, what I mentioned earlier is that the smartphones, what they're now doing is that they're using ocean plastic recyclables. So it's plastics that they've taken from the ocean, they recycle that, and then they use that to create the bodies of the smartphones. So there's some initiatives that are taking place to reduce the use of plastic.
So it's waste plastic from the ocean.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and then they recycle that, and then they use that in the smartphones.
Interesting.
So today is National Plastic Bag Free Day. And then another one which is interesting is National Chocolate Wafer Day. So it's a fun, informal celebration of chocolate wafer snacks loved worldwide. So it's a light-hearted reminder to enjoy simple pleasures while sharing treats with friends, family, and colleagues
during your day.
Yeah. So, but I used to love chocolate growing up, but not so much now.
Chocolate wafer. I've never had a chocolate wafer before. I don't even know what's that.
I think, when it comes to chocolate, the only thing I can bear is hot chocolate. But lezazinye.
It's these chocolate sticks that you dip into a dip. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So today we are celebrating those.
I mean, between you and your colleagues, you can go out, share a wafer, if you want to. But yeah, those are the two celebrations that we're observing today. Yeah.
Nice. Interesting. So many celebrations, of course, are taking place, and we won't leave you behind when it comes to individuals celebrating their birthdays. If you know anyone that is celebrating their birthday today and you would like to give them a shout out, you can come through by using the hashtag Vooka Breakfast Show. So let's get deep into who is celebrating their birthday and who are the celebrities that we are highlighting. So this day, Tom Cruise is turning 64 years.
That's crazy, man.
He's born in 1962 in New York. Tom Cruise is a globally renowned actor, producer known for the Mission Impossible series. His dedication to performing stunts and decades-long career make him one of the Hollywood's biggest stars.
64. Have you seen how Mission Impossible Tom Cruise runs?
The stunts.
Besides the stunts, running. But there's these scenes where he's just chasing something, ne? And you can tell he's sprinting. Obviously, I know, it's Hollywood, but talking about a 64-year-old, that's crazy. Because the last one that came out is Dead Reckoning.
Yeah,
right?
The last one. Final Reckoning.
The Final Reckoning.
2 parts, yeah.
And, man, he's busy.
Thing is, I don't know, maybe there's a story behind him running. Like each and every Mission Impossible, Tom Cruise is running. He's chasing after someone or he's being chased.
That's because there's always something, Mo. Because you've seen with the villains, it's always time-based. It's either it's a bomb that will detonate, so he needs to run towards that thing, or there's just always something that is time-based. If this is not done at a certain time, then the mission would have, been a failure. But happy birthday to him. And apparently he's also the same guy that, for me, personally, I got to know about Scientology, right?
Exactly.
He's an active member of the Scientology community. I haven't really read up what is it that they stand for, but just like any other religion, maybe they don't even call themselves a religion, but apparently there's also a Church of Scientology right here in SA.
Yeah.
Right. So
I think it's in Cape Town, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Cape Town. Right, so it's these things that we come across, or maybe the scene, he did. It's because of also Scientology being part of that, because there was a scene that he did, but it was in Limpopo, if I'm not mistaken. But there was a scene he did right here in SA on one of the Mission Impossible series, right?
How come did I miss that?
Yeah. So they did that scene here, and he flew over. Obviously, they didn't want to tell people; it was a secret thing. But someone leaked, from the production team, and that team was fired.
Here,
yeah, the team was fired to say you cannot leak such information. It poses real threats, especially on the production team and on the actors themselves, because you know how people are. We want to go and see if Tom Cruise is really in SA. Right. So
look, remember when Tyler Perry came out with that video of his Atlanta studios?
Yeah.
Like it's a whole acres of land. Hopefully one day we could reach such a status. A bit later on we'll be having Sallywood. Can't we build like acres and acres of
course
land where we can have such productions? Because I got to see productions like there's this one about vampires and zombies. It was shot right within Tyler Perry Studios, and they didn't have to leave, so it was a nice gated studio setup where they shot the whole series. In fact, there's about 10 to 9 my series like 9 or 8 where they didn't have to leave. So if we've got something like that where Tom Cruise comes through, but it's nicely gated, protected, there's security, then it reduces the threat.
Right? Interesting. And another birthday that we have, birthday highlight, is Olivia Munn, who is turning 46 years, born in Oklahoma, USA. Olivia is an actress and a television personality. She gained recognition on the newsroom and films like X-Men, Apocalypse, and also known for her advocacy work.
I've seen some of her movies.
Olivia. Okay, and then the last one that we have is Franz Kafka. Franz Kafka was a writer whose work explored alienation and existential anxiety. Classic like the Metamorphoses continue influencing literature, psychology, and modern storytelling worldwide. So very interesting. Those are the individuals that we have. If you happen to know someone and you still want to give them a huge birthday shout out, you can come through right there on the comment section. But as the Vooka Breakfast Show, to everyone who is growing up and celebrating their birthday, we would like to say happy.
Yep, hooray.
May your day be filled with so much enjoyment right there, right? So that's how we wrap up this celebration and, of course, individuals that are growing up. But right now, I want us to get deep into our conversation for today, which is the Malume Paradox, the Malume handover that never happened.
Yep. Because what happens, Mo, is that none of us are taught to be noble men outright.
Yeah.
And then there's just this handover. But man just Malume.
Yeah.
I mean, we were making a joke the other day. Right? And you are now that individual where it's like, okay, sharp, talk to me.
Yeah.
And you need to take care of it, right?
Yeah.
Or even in the case of my friend, which I narrated his story beginning of the week. So as the uncle, it's like, hey, your niece is misbehaving, so come through.
Yeah.
And administer some discipline, right?
Yeah.
Now, because we've never been taught about these things, we just assume the responsibility and we wing it, basically.
Yeah.
So that's the Malume Paradox that we're going to dive into after the break. But I've got quite a lot to share about this.
Yeah, interesting. Save your thoughts for this one as we are taking a short break. We will be back with you right after this.
From this world, running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate above the ground and make eye contact with clouds. Now I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. Finally, I always say dreaming, never imagined I lose my spark. Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. Take a breath, feel my wings spread, levitate into the clouds. I'm so high above the ground. I'm rising, I'm soaring above it all. I just wanna be free. Finally, I wanna be free. I wanna be free.
All right, Vooka Nation and Underground fam, let's talk about the day you woke up and realized your youth had quietly left the building. We all know the structure. You grow up sitting on the cooler box at a family function, sending the kids to this puzzle shop and laughing in the back row. But then a milestone or crisis hits, a funeral, a lobola negotiation, or a traditional ceremony. You walk into the yard expecting to chill, but an elder looks right at you and says, Malume, comes the sight. We need to draft the letter. Today we are putting the great uncle hand over on trial. When did the baton actually get passed to us? One day you're just a guy trying to survive January, and then the next you are the custodian of a family wisdom. Who exactly taught us to be elders? Were you taught to be a malume or an elder?
I don't think I was ever taught, personally.
Yeah.
And you end up creating your own customs. Now, culturally, so yes, depending on which tribe you're from, you will adopt the cultural practices of your tribe.
Yeah.
But then as a family also, you can then develop your ones on top of that.
Yeah.
So because I've got coding background, the way I'd like to think of it is a cascading effect. Uguti, you can have the base layer, but whatever sits on top will take precedence. So in a family setup, if let's say Tina Sinabantu Bamatlos,
yeah,
all right, I'll still practice my Khosaness with, I'll still be Khosa, but also practice my Ubuntu, yeah. But if let's say it's from a Christian background, I'm still Khosa, but then now I'm applying my Christianity on top of that. So obviously it's two individuals that probably even from the same town, or from the same homelands, but based on what comes at the top, you'll find that our customs become different as individuals. So obviously our ways will slightly differ, although we are both grounded in being closer individuals. But I don't think I was taught, so hence I'd like to think I've created my own customs, and these are the same customs that I will most likely pass on to my kids and so on and so on. And the reason I say that is because with my dad, yes, there's a certain amount of installations, but I take some of them, I discard some of them, and I create my own. But in a nutshell, I think most of us were not really taught.
So it comes at us because it's not something that you also prepare for. Maybe as young as I am, because I'm not also taught to become an uncle, to my nephew or to my brother's son, right? And obviously there is going to be a time where maybe the parents are not there and something is needed. I need to make myself present. That's why sometimes families fight to preserve culture, because if you go outside and learn what other cultures do, it's easy to adopt what other people do and then bring it home and say, no, based on what the other family did, I think we can also do the same thing. And then you would get conflicts within families to say that's not how we do things. That's why other families will come and say, this is not our way, right? So preserving and also adopting, sometimes there's a thin line into, okay, how do we now adopt and move on with the times? We see Guti, now you live in an urban area, you cannot have like a kraal where you can store your cows. Cows here is money.
It's digital.
Right? And then somebody comes and say, no, now we need to resolve that and say, okay, how do we adopt new ways of living? Because there are people who are still stuck with the olden ways.
And as an uncle, for Umbali is like 17 this year, so I've been on Malume for 17 years. And traditionally, so if let's say we are brothers and you have a child, then I become Ubabo Mngane, which means technically I'm still a father figure to this little baby, right? So I've been Ubabo Mngane for 17 years now, right? So I've taken on that responsibility, but no one said, okay, you know what Ubabo does 1, 2, and 3, right? You step in the absence of your brother, and that's where you can then administer discipline. Mina nike pezulu, and I ran with it. But also I've seen Uguti, if it is my sister, Malume, where the differences now vary, because if it's my brother's child, then Ngubabo Mngane, and then Ngapha Malume. But then guys, where's the difference between the two? Because both of them, these are my siblings and these are their kids. So I would like to think ukuthi ngiyafana kubo, but ngesintu there's a difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so no one came through and said, look, this is how one should behave as an uncle.
A role that you need to play.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But some of the responsibilities, it's something that I assumed.
Yeah.
Right. So whenever there's something good or bad, they call me.
Yeah.
Right. So I've learned, but I don't think there was ever that time where we were taught.
Yeah. So let's say you were born in the late 70s or the early 90s. In your mind, you're still young, still figuring out life, still listening to the latest soulful house mixes and navigating your career. But you turn 35 or 45 and suddenly the family landscape shifts. The old pillars, the grandfathers and the legendary uncles who used to command the room with a single look have passed on. Suddenly you are the grootman now. You are Malume, you are Rangwane, you are the one who has to stand at the gate of the yard at 5 a.m. leading a ritual or addressing the ancestors while your knees are shaking, right? Cultural theorists call this improvised cultural succession. In Black South African society, traditional roles carry immense sacred weight, but the formal mentorship structure has drastically changed. There was no rehearsal, there was no training manual. The generation that still checks TikTok updates before bed is suddenly the exact same generation expected to hold the family structure together. Hence, I'm saying preserving these things, because there was a time I asked my dad. They wanted to send a letter, so he was like, we need to write down the letter. I'm like, guys, why don't you send a WhatsApp text to say, okay, as the My Money family, we want your or email. Okay? So I was like, they told me about, hey, it's how things are done. But now form is like, I get it, it's convenient. You send a text, they receive it that you are coming. So now you guys want to write a letter. Someone you need to call Malume who has other things to do outside there. Then he has to go and deliver the letter to the family of the girl.
I mean, speaking of generations, I mean, Manj, in 2026, we probably have 4 to 5 generations that are living at the same time, Yabo.
Yeah.
Because my grandmother is still alive, my mother's alive, I'm here, my daughter. For example, my brother has, or someone my age, might even have a child that has a child. So it's possible that we are 5 generations that are existing at the same time. So if you take a look at generation 1 and 2, they are trained in the ways of old. You have to submit the letter and whatnot. But let's just imagine 2 generations later, where we are now the oldies now.
Yeah.
I mean, I would appreciate an email.
Exactly.
Right. So I understand why it's still like that.
Yeah.
But it's because they're still here. And they still prefer things to be done the way they know how.
Yeah. There's so many things. There's so many things to preserve. There's so many things, of course, to understand, because I feel like also they just want you to understand automatically. They feel like this thing is just inside the blood. If you are you belong in a certain culture, you need to understand because it's in you, right? But we are exposed to different cultures out there. We are exposed to different ways of how people are doing. You know, there's a Western way of doing things. Some people, they like tell you that no, a white wedding belongs to the Western side, so black people only do traditional weddings. So it's those kind of things that, okay, when we sit down, how do we now explain and articulate to a point that, you know, the elders understand without any conflicts? Because if now I decide that I want to take a wife, I would want to do things my way, but I have to involve the elders who will tell you that that's not how we do things.
Look, I mean, if you've had a conversation with a 12-year-old, and this 12-year-old tells you, no, man, I want to do this.
Yeah.
You'd probably say, look, I've lived long enough, to know, Guti, this is not the right way of doing things.
Yeah.
So sometimes, we feel as though with the internet, and then we don't adhere to the ways of old. And when I say old, I don't mean Uguti old and outdated.
Yeah.
You'd find Uguti, it's old, but then it stood the test of time.
Yeah.
A simple example is my grandmother grows umhlonyana. And till this day, it's one of the remedies that we have at home, especially around the winter season.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I gave some, my girlfriend gave some to our daughter, and Nyambu's Guti, did you take the medicine a day? Yeah, Baba, but she did nonetheless, But rather than going to the pharmacy, because we know, man, big pharma, there's just a whole agenda, JSIT.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there are ways in which we can still preserve a culture, but then it's still adopting or growing with iskati.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, in terms of customs, I think I'll create my own custom. I'll customize my culture to my needs.
Yeah.
But I still need to keep what's core to us as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, another thing is, like funerals and whatnot, because last year we were burying my grandfather. I didn't know. At some point, but I was like, okay, let me do it. But then my other uncle came through and then he did it. But this would have been the first experience I would have had with regards to that. But you wing it, man.
Yeah.
You wing it.
Yeah, and you learn, of course, as you go, because I don't think whatever lessons that you need to get them in a manual written down. So some of the things you're going to learn as, of course, you are progressing and doing some of those things. So, of course, you know that there's different perspectives when it comes to these. 3 of them is the fake it till you make it Malume. He wears the formal jacket and the smart shoes to the ceremony, speaks with a deep, authoritative voice and commands respect in the room. But the second he steps outside the bride stand, he whispers to his cousin, hey, which side of the beast are we supposed to cut first? He values preservation through performance, right? Like a show, but don't show people that you are clueless, right? To go to, hey guys, inyongo igupila. Right, and then we have the modern casual Grootmans. He completely rejects the old stiffness. He wants to lead the family but refuses to give up his lifestyle. He'll give deep ancestral advice while holding a premium gin and juice, wearing a designer tracksuit, and checking his business emails. He values evolution over stagnation. And the last one is the Vooka lineage breach. The individual who honors the weight of the crown. They admit they don't know everything, so they've actively consult the surviving aunts and remaining elders before a function. They don't copy the past blindly. They learn the underlying meaning of the tradition so they can pass it down accurately to the next generation. They value conscious succession. So sometimes we need to understand that whatever that we're learning, you need to pass it to the next person. So if you're going to learn it your own way, it's not going to
the problem
learn
is that
the
some
same.
of these things get lost, Mo.
Yeah.
Remember this joke, Uguti, your grandfather, at 12 p.m. every day, religiously, he would make a prayer, right? So he would grab his rug and then atandaze.
Yeah.
And then at the time there was a cat in the house, yabona. So because of the items, like let's say namakandlela, whatever, he would tie the cat to the tree, atandaze. And then when as the son, you grow up, you see that. He doesn't explain, okay, why this guy, 12, he has to tie the cat to the tree.
Yeah.
You don't know. And then now you do the same thing, and then you have a child, and then your son or your son's son, without even knowing, okay, what's the reason?
Yeah.
12 makumela thandaze, guys ngakhohlwa ukufasa ikati lapha esihlahleni, masithandaze. But you don't understand the reason
why they're doing that.
At the time it was ikati belidla. But manje it's now a custom for the family.
Kufuneka ikati each and every time so into umsebenzi.
Esihlahleni before umsebenzi uqala. So
Very interesting.
Yeah.
And of course, we still want to hear your perspectives. It's exactly 24 minutes past 9, and as we promised that we are going to be having a Sallywood conversation right here with Zawadi Sipumshawana and Mr. David Quinda. So what I'm gonna do is to take a short break, and then we will be back right after this, and they will be joining us right here on the table. So don't switch the dial.
Yeah. Conscious. Matic. Alright, so far where I come from. I sit and wonder about the times that it made sense. But nowadays I don't worry about what's past tense. My younger days I used to hang around with mad friends. If we just fell out, I don't really know what happened. A lot of people come around and keep you stagnant, distraction. So yeah, don't show them no compassion. We was really out here grinding, really rapping, stacking them Franklins, them Grants, and them Jacksons. Imagine if we would've never chased our passion. What happened? We probably would've never knew what happened. They was all just talk, we showed action. Once they leave, don't you let them back in. Just pack up all their stuff and send them packing. I'm blacking on anybody thinking they could act up with me. This vibe ain't for free, cause where I'm at in life, I'm only focused on me. Note the self, know yourself, focus on your health. They don't wanna help, then fuck it, do it by yourself. Don't give them no excuse to put you on the shelf. If it's me, myself, and I, then it's no one else. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
Yeah, practice what you preaching, but clearly they not practicing entitlement and pride. Yeah, those two things they factor in. Spiral out of control just from all the bantering. When they accustomed to talking behind your back with all that chattering, I remove myself before I abuse myself. Talk about self-love, but you gotta do it yourself. Yeah, I won't act too good for no help. We all healing now. Said some things about me that ain't true. How you feeling now? Even at my lowest, they tried to find a way to bring me down. Big y'all up for years, ain't talking just the brand or the sound. I don't throw things around, I do it from the heart proud. Mama just wanna see her sunshine, removing them dark clouds.
Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Yeah, self-love is the best love. It's the people who always give that never get love. They ain't real enough to probably say they messed up. Just let it go and make the best of it. Love yourself.
put you on trial. I was just a young child. Gave you 25 to life, all these years gone by. And you never asked why. All you did was pray to God, all you did was wait your time. Now you about to come home, and I'm about to have a child. It's gonna be worthwhile. It's gonna be worthwhile. Remember nights I cried, now we at the finish line. You was only 21 with a son on the run, no. You was living in the jungle. Got charged for a murder and some weed and a gun, no. You was moving like Rumbo. Did your time like a champ, never rumble. You was on the wrong path, you was young, though. You ain't never let it break you, stay humble. We see the light at the end of the tunnel. I see the fire and the pain in my mama's eyes. I was just a little boy, I always wonder why. Cause you can't help raise me by my side.
Talking till the first light of dawn. Just like that without no warning. It hit me so hard. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now? Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. No, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. I try to tell what you were thinking, what you might feel for me. And I know that we've been out drinking. Maybe this ain't for real. Oh, I'm so sorry, girl, I didn't mean to. I done messed it up again. Yeah, I'm sorry if I crossed the line. What am I supposed to do right now? Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. Oh, no, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. Baby, I'm falling for you. And what I would do for you to love me too. Baby, I'm falling for you. What I would do for you to love me too. No, I can't hide it no more. What I would do for you to love me too. Baby, I'm falling for you.
And of course, it's exactly 33 minutes after the hour 9 o'clock. And as we promised that we will be sitting down with two gentlemen who are behind the Sallywood Entertainment International, Mr. Zawadi C. Pomshawana and U. David Quinda right here. Joining me on the table. And of course, we're about to get deeper into, our conversation and just to get, the feels of inspiration behind Sallywood. Where is it going, and how can you join if you want to be part of it? With that being said, a very good morning, gentlemen. Ninjani on this beautiful Friday morning.
Siyavuka siyaphila ninjani?
Siphilile and we are happy. Thank you so much for Tatis Katseno to join us right here on the Vooka Breakfast Show, and we're hoping that you're going to be learning so much, of course, when it comes to Sallywood, behind it, and what you guys do. But just to get deep into it, if umuntu begile right now and they just want to understand the roles way ku Sallywood, what is it that you would have to tell them?
Okay, kokuqala I would love ukuthi ngizethule kuba mameli nababukeli bale powerful platform which is iVooka Breakfast Show. Sithi Vooka Mzansi, Vooka Soweto, Vooka Africa, kusila ayikho inyama ayikho inkomo yobuthongo basho kanjani.
Yes sir.
Mele bavuke.
Igama uZawadi uSipho wakamshwana le inkunzi emanxemanxeme wisintaba ngempondo zayo langabe libomve lishisa ikhotha kusala umlotha nezinja zisaba ukhonkotha izulu elidume ningizimi kwanyakazi
yes
ebafana ngiteteleni ihambe lenkunzi ayingene deeply. Okay, under Sallywood, I'm the marketing manager serving under Sallywood. So yeah, for introduction briefly, that is that.
Yeah.
Sanbonani Balalili. This is David Quinta. Yeah, well, but we chief operator, I'm operations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but normally they call me Upik Youth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you, Utinis niggas and his cat so good is figure like Kaya. Yeah, the reason why Sizo Mixa is Zulu Nislung.
Yeah.
It's like Soweto. Since the Lugutaban Bazu was so cool manga.
Yeah.
Yeah, then we are Sallywood Entertainment International as a chief operations officer. Then I can just give you a synopsis and say, Sallywood Entertainment International, it's a non-profit South African entertainment and media organization. Established ukuthi position Africa as a global creative network, creative powerhouse. Then kuloko sitila kuyigaba ezilandelayo okuthi it's directorship, content creation, actors, AIs, and I'm a specialist with AI, then the entrepreneur. Yeah, that's where we are focusing on Gwamanje. Yeah, and siba connect a global network. Yeah, such as about TriStar, about Disney, there's for now Hollywood, Nollywood, and Tinasi Sallywood, there's Gallywood as well, which is Ghanaians. Thank you so much.
Oh, interesting, because before the break you were mentioning, the Hollywood also part, and just to understand, because this is the, filming industry. So the Sally and the Hollywood comes in there in junction, and just to try to understand, okay, La Mzansi, what is Sallywood bringing?
Yeah, so the question would then be, as it stands, Manj, there is no other body that is doing what you guys are doing, Manj. That's where the need came from, right? So then diving into Sallywood, it's not just movies, as you mentioned. You do cover content creators. Does that also include people like, TikTokers, YouTubers, people that just create content at large?
Yes, it does.
Okay.
But T90 is about trainer towards those specialists.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. And of course, for anyone who would want to know inspiration, behind Sallywood, what would you say it's the inspiration behind Sallywood as a whole?
Okay, okokuqala funeka si acknowledge ukuthi art is the economy actually. Art is based on culture.
Yeah.
So izinto ezintathu lezi ezihlobene ezibhanqene i-art, i-culture ne-talent lakho.
Yeah.
Simply mean your talent is your destiny to life. It's a divine creative intelligence uNkulunkulu akugcoba ngayo before uzokwehla uze kulesigaba sokuphila ngokwenyama emzimbeni wakho. So wonke umuntu khona into ayifumbethe. So what is it that oze uyifumbethe in the field of art. This is what esifuna ukukwendlalela inkundla so that ukwazi mangabe uyasina uyagiya uyacula uyadlala ube senkundleni. But beyond that, we want to build our South African economy using the advantage of a divine creativity, which is art and talent. So how do we do that? Hence, it's in a partnership with other international productions so that Tina Sibai Bridge, lokuthi wena ukwazi ukuphumela ngaphandle wele ilwandle uthola amathuba wemsebenzi ngale go America and anywhere else. Ebese through that bridge, accepted the international productions which bezela in South Africa. So when they are coming here, already we have people with database yet. We'll be getting into that mass membership. We have abantu abakwi database yet. So if Hollywood is coming, or if a deep-rooted Entertainment International is coming here in South Africa to do something, the people abaku database yet, those are the people who will be hired for whatever responsibility or duty. This is how we are building an economy yet. We acknowledge the way izinto ehamba ngakhona la ekhaya. And also the other thing, we have agents. So if Uzawadi has to get an opportunity with another film production as an umzekelo, Uzawadi angagcina thole maybe 45% or 50%. Yangithola. So the other one goes to agent. So as Sallywood, we want uthi wena whatever you have, it must fully benefit you. So we are not an agent. We are just a platform wherein when, as long as you are our member, whatever or wherever we connect you, the cake is fully up to you. So this is how we are building our economy. And beyond that, we are really going to the grassroots to say khona umuntu onephupho, khona umuntu onogqozi lokungena kule into lezinto zokudlala, do content, do everything, but akanayo indlela. So thina sishuthi sikunikeza umkhondo sibe sikholele esikhole kuleyo ndlela ukuthi okay uyihamba kanjena indlela. The important thing is fine une talent lakho siyavuma, khepha italent lona lodwa angeke lize likusebenzele. You need skill. Beyond the skill, you need entrepreneurial training so that you understand the economic aspect of your talent and your creativity. That is where we are, coming from. So siyabaqhuquzela abantu bakithi ukuthi ozani amasanga avulekile ngenani ekhaya sebukhosini be art.
And to end on that, it's a free workshop. You must remember. That is the reason why he's saying we cut off the middleman. Because with the middleman, what we have realized is that batata too much of this money. Then within that database, Akulumangayo, marketing manager, it's something that after the workshop, then we are going for a boot camp so that we can go to those areas of specialties. So we look trainer, master state look by trainer, and from there we've got people who are going to be interested into this database. Kubo laba babiye Nollywood. Niyabona ukuthi how fast it is. Nigerians they webenza ama films ngakhona which open productions, and then it's gonna be futhi nabo laba base USA, Atlanta, abe deep-rooted entertainment crew. So you must remember ukuthi leyo crew yonke ingaphansi kwa Serena Williams. Uyoyiphethe okukuthi ngaphezulu kuno Tyler Perry. Then kwamanje into esizoyenza make sure that this thing is authentic. We are going to pull labo ma-celebrities abeza njengoba siloko siba nama-meetings nabo online and everything, and abanye sebasayinile memorandum of understanding just to give you the overall thing. And then abanye kwabo bazofika from mhlambe ngeyi-17 but already abanye bakhona. But we are still working kwindaba yokuthi i-workshop yona ngokwayo iphumelele ngeyi-22, but masithi siyabheka singaba ne-disturbance based kuma-unrest lawa yenzakalayo, then mawaba makukuthi sizoyi-postpone, then sizoba ne-press release sizoyenza so that abantu bayazi. But what we are willing to do is that kuwo lama celebrities azofika sihambe all over kuma radio stations, probably kuma televisions and everything, so that sokwazi ukukhuluma abantu bazokwazi ukubona ukuthi how really it is, and iyafika lento eMzansi. So ngempela thank you marketing manager, abantu mabajoine bajoine for free bangasabi, and then it's the only platform ezoyenza ukuthi abantu baphumelele internationally because of market wama films ngapha eSouth Africa usekho, and nokhola kwakhona abasaholi ngendlela efanele izinto nomnotho niyabona usenzani. Then this is the big opportunity in the platform. That's what I'll say.
Because speaking of ukhola Netflix, the recent series that came out, The Polygamist, it's been said ukuthi the top earning individual Stumo. He grossed roughly around 2 million for that role, right? Which if you compare it to international actors, Leo like Malengani change foot. It's even less than 100,000. Sorry, less than a million. But David, when as an actor before, you know the struggles, right? So what are some of the struggles that actors are facing on the ground that Sallywood would address by becoming a member of Sallywood?
Okay. Bazoba nama contractor right nama production companies okuthi bazobathatha, but uma bebathatha from our database thina sizobasinga nalutho esenza. What we'll do is just to guide them ukuthi bangene kuma contracts as sound, and then on top of that you must remember that this thing is for free. That is the reason why bazoba iphathi yethu inxa yethu. And then in this market, remember ukuthi akuna into esizoyibiza ukuthi it's but in unemployment fund or insurance fund angesibiza ka UIF angithi ne uma benganayo lento lezo. So it's one of the things ekumele zi develop because of akuna ne regulatory body engathi yababamba wonke lawo wabekiwe asiwabona ukuthi ayapi. So then we are trying to work on those things ukuthi zibe khona, and then abantu bazokwazi ukuba nama package abamba nawo masibahlala phansi asithi umhlala phansi sibeke kanjalo. So there are a lot of things esisebenza kuzo esifana nazo lezo, and then opportunity will be mhlambe to benefit ukuthi omunye umntana akaze waganda emhlabathini waseAmerica ngaphandle, and then yonke le ndawo bazofinyelela. That's what I can say kwamanje. But most of the things esingasidiscussa regarding that, I think ukuthi ezinye mele zibe personally bazizwele singakazithengisi because of we don't want to drag in people ngama points okuthi ngoba uzwa sokuthiwa kunaloko umuntu mele athande art ayithande ngokwakhe, therefore uzokwazi ukuthi kwasala ukuthi kuzotholani ngekatholini. Ngiyabonga.
And maybe the other thing when ngiphindele kumbuzo wakhe in terms of ama challenges ama artists ababhekana now, one other huge mistake or weakness esinayo is financial literacy. So under a training entrepreneurship, which Sallywood is offering to all their registered members, we'll be having that module, a financial literacy. Why? If we are aiming at developing our economy through opening a tuba, it will be a waste ukuthi sikunikeze ithuba but asikunikezanga umqondo wokulonga ukonga le thuba le. So the money ozoyithola you must have it ube nomqondo ohluzekile as to how do I grow from this instead ukuthi manje ngithola icontract namhlanje how sengithenga iPorsche sesengiyo rent imizi edulayo icontract seyiphelile I come back to kagogo we RDP or something like that yangithola. So when it comes to financial literacy, it is important for ama artists ukuthi babe naso leso skill. Knowledge is a skill on its own in another aspect so that sikwazi ukuya phambili.
Interesting.
Umlaleli uthi mina ngise KZN munye athi ngise Northern Cape. How far and how wide does Sallywood reach? So you spoke of an upcoming workshop ukuthi if I am situated around South Africa, will I still be able to participate?
Yes. Currently we are going to run this workshop on the 22nd. That's the date that we are anticipating. And then on the 27th and 28th, we must be heading to Mpumalanga province. And then on the 30th and the 30th, we must be in Limpopo. But for next year, it's another project, which it will be facing KwaZulu-Natal, probably Eastern Cape and Northern Cape. That's where we want to go. So which means everyone will have a chance to become part of this. You are trying to circulate all 9 provinces. Thank you.
Yeah, because now touch on the vision and mission of the Sallywood and the future you see on the young creatives of South Africa. So let's dive deep into what this workshop, if umuntu as an individual, as a young creative, I come to the workshop, what is it that I'm going to walk away with?
Okay, sesikhuluma ngama benefits of participating in that workshop. Okokuqala, the workshop is free. You are getting information, you are getting knowledge, you are getting into networking. Not just with other local artists, fellow artists, but also with other most established artists from across our borders and across the oceans of Africa. That's an advantage. Then 2, khona isitifiketi ozosithola, which guarantees you now more advantage in terms of more opportunities. You have a certified international certificate after a training. Then 2, sizobuya singene futhi kwindaba ye membership. But once you are registered as a member, so kune platform wherein wena Zawadi as a member unalo ilungelo lokulahlela i-content yakho in our website. The website is a virtual world wherein everyone across all corners of the world is living. So if ulahlela i-content yakho and somebody maybe in Nigeria or in India or in US or wherever ayithande lento yenzayo, they can reach out to Sallywood to say, in your website sikhona umuntu esimbonile. That is your self-marketing, but through the platform of Sallywood. Then the other thing is growth as an individual. If you are trained in terms of entrepreneurial part of your art, that is an advantage on its own. So those are some of the benefits that we are giving to Abantu Bakithi.
And another one is that production companies from the partners, they are willing to say, after these artists maseba inductive on our workshops, then we want to start right there. Ukuthi ba produce bayenza ama films through bona nani. That is the reason why siba motivate sithi uzani ngokuningi, so that but mabahola it's obvious bazobahola in foreign currencies such as America, then izobanikeza imali engcono. That's part of the benefit, because of abayi kuyobayeka nje balenge nje on that database, bazoba utilize ngoba imisebenzi ngala isekho, but they themselves bafuna ukuthi basebenze neAfrica njengoba inje, but mainly South Africa.
So as big as the South African film industry it is, what do you guys think it needs? Does it need more actors, or does it need more money to be injected in?
There is money.
Maybe even regulation.
There is money, and there are more actors. Yes, part of the regulation is needed, because if it's not regulated, like I said before. So then going forward, we are tired of seeing similar faces. Bonke abazenzela yini imali isikhathi sabo. Then we've got those esibabiza ukuthi esibabiza yini background artists. Background artists, they no longer feel as if this environment is conducive for them to can live under it, because of there's no way where they are going. Maukvela, a new film or whatever, if it's a commercial, you will see the similar face. So bakatela abantu, and the treatment ebayitholayo futhi khona lapana. I can just speak mhlambe ngento encane nje, uthole nje ukuset up ukudla. Set up when as a director, probably crew enye or ama actors ukuthi hiwo uzothola ukuthi wena njenge background awudli ibheka le laphana so iziningi izinto ezenzakala.
So I've once been a background actor. I think it was for high rollers ku SABC3. So at the time masifika kahlahle mina bengikhapha abantu yabona. So makufika isikhathi sokuphaka ngihamba ngiyophaka, and then some lady approaches me athi man bekungamelanga ukuhlala but bese ngiphakile ngathi hayi askis. But that's where I got to see because mina bengayenzi backgrounding vele. But that's where I got to see ukuthi vele ne treatment different.
Iba different kanjalo, because of remember somebody who's running you as your manager there is the third force. When the production releases, probably i-finance yokuthi okay hamba ubhadala i-actor indlula kuzawadi iza kuwe and ma iza kuwe ulaphana wena uprotect umsebenzi wakho awunandaba nama-rights we-actor so ama-actors amaningi agcina angasenandaba nale industry that's why singaboni impact yayo and siyibona from only few people. Yeah.
Interesting. So, as of course, we're about to let you go. For someone who's listening and they want the information about Vooka register, where can they register and where can they find you guys in social media and all of those platforms?
So it's both for a workshop,
and
it's both to take up a membership.
It's www.sallywood.org.za. What you do first, you go to membership, and then you insert your details. You create you create your membership in there. Put your details, everything is my credentials. When you're done, you go to another inbox here training. Then you just select from the province of Uyaguyo. If it's in Mpumalanga, if it's in Limpopo for now, or if it's Gauteng, then we are tiki box lapana from there. Is oknigeza a pass. That pass yako, it's for lifetime, which means nati awusakhokhi lutho awenze lutho. Yes, thank you.
Very interesting. So, lastly, for someone out there, any encouragement words for ama artists who are losing a passion because of what they see? Because if I am an inspiring actor who sees a Manyama actor and we see Guti at the top, they're struggling. Now I'm like, there's no need of Guti because it feels like I'm also going to face the same struggle. So what message would you have to an actor who is an inspiring actor and someone who wants to be in the filming industry to see themselves and they see what is going on and they just back out?
Okay, I think singayibamba lana ona qhawela kunengqondo esinikeza umqondo, right, which is an idea. Ebese i-idea ayihambi yodwa futhi ayikhona ukuhamba i-idea idinga i-fuel. What is the fuel that really charges the electrical charge, which is ingqondo yakho okanye umqondo wakho? Passion. Passion is the fuel that really drive and it sustains, the existence or the lifespan of whatever idea you have. So a passion and your idea must be based on a positive mind. Under a positive mind over a resilience. Under a resilience, khona into ebalekile ofuneka uyikhumbuze yona njalo is the why. Why do you want to get into a media? Why do you want to be there kwi art industry? So the why is the point ezokunikeza ugqozi njalo mangabe ufila like yakhathala okanye unokungabazi okanye unovalo. The why is the one that will trigger that spark of a passion. Iyona ezokudriver to say, okay, where is Sallywood? Or where is any platform? Vooka Breakfast Show. Ake ngiyonqonqoza lapha esangweni labo ngizwe ukuthi okay banayo indlela abangangisiza ngayo for me to be out there. And then the other thing for ama-artist be it upcoming or established, manje siphila omhlabeni all very easy. Technology is giving us advantages in terms of how do we market ourselves, how do we make sure that we really like keep regenerating more ideas and packaging them in a very sophisticated and appealing manner. So take use of social media, take use of AI because it will help you even create a content but that is why now we need training for artists for them to understand how best they can take advantage of AI to do productions wabo. Manje sometimes you don't even need to be under a big production. You can just do your thing like on your own, like what Vooka Breakfast is doing. This is a unique idea. It's quite creative. It's cooler with traditional radio where you're like frequency what but this is podcast radio. It's unique into enja but it comes from an idea. So kumele sibe more like creative in everything esiyenzayo and ungakhathali mntasekhaya ungabi novalo ungangabazi lento ingawe lento eyakho bakhona abantu abangakusiza out there. Sallywood is there and many other establishment like Vooka Breakfast Inspiration Show is just here for you to make sure ukuthi uba semathubeni wokufeza amaphupho akho.
And kumele bakhumbule ukuthi bahlala babona lama faces ku TV babezwa bakhuluma ku radio kuma social media networks, but for now mabeze thingi banikeza amagama mhlawumbe abantu mababaviwe kwamanje babagugule bazi ukuthi abantu abanjani sizoba nabo, abantu abafana no Diamond Smith, abo Anis Fuller, o Derek Reed, Gerard Divi, o Janine, o Marisha Bexdale, no Tenisha Sifas, no Chef Morrison, no Malina Lawrence. So abanye babantu asizoba nabo, so mabeze bazothola iplatform yokuthi bayenze babaqeqeshe babe phambi kwabo bathatha ithombe nabo, at least bazokwazi ukuba nento authentic to say mina ngengaba naye ne autography yakhe nginani into esifana nazo lezo. And with this uma bengezwa somewhere kuthiwa iSallywood ithi iyabhadalisa, kumele bazi ukuthi akusithina. Thina we are saying it's for free, it's for free. And uma behluleka ukuthi mhlambe ba-upload izinto bangasabi ukusithinta, especially myself bangangithinta ku 067 159 8174. I repeat 067 159 8174. igama uDavid Kwinda. Thank you. Uzobanikeza wakho marketing manager.
Anytime bafethu ningangithinta, ungafona ungathumela umyalezo wakho kwi WhatsApp number yami ithi 0698787355 0698787355. Anytime, you know, we are free to communicate and engage with you and help you and take you through the steps.
And part of, if afuna ukuthi sibe mhlambe ne conference call with one of the person bona la besikhuluma nawo siyakwazi ukukwenza nako lokho. So they must come ngobuningi mabangene all parts. Uma belalele la eGauteng mhlambe eMpumalanga naseLimpopo, let it be. Isukile kwamanje, then it date exactly njengoba sisho ngenxa yama unrest and everything. Uma kungayenzakala ukuthi khona ushentshe unyana sizo communicate through a press release. So mabasilinde, mabajabule, mabaloko bangena ba register. We are here for them. We love you Gauteng, we love you Mpumalanga, we love you Limpopo, we love you Africa. Thank you.
Beautiful. With that being said, thank you so much, gentlemen, for your time. That was wealth of information for someone who didn't know out there. To Mr. Zawadi and Mr. David, thank you so much, guys, for your time. We look forward to having you guys again after the launch in terms of what happened, and you know, just to do a follow-up so that joiner, they now know what to expect.
If you give us time to come back, then sizoza nala sizokhuluma mhlambe sizoba siwaphethe lawo ma celebrate amanye. Thank you so much.
Sawonga kakhulu. Thanks for having us. Kuyithuba elikhulu kakhulu. It means a lot to us. Sibonga kakhulu. Futhi sinifisela ukukhula bafethu in where you are today, universe namathongo kamenzi abenani anikhulise. Siyabonga.
Babize beze ku partnership
off air sizo discuss how we can work together.
Definitely.
Sure.
Definitely.
Thank you so much.
With that being said, that's how we end our beautiful Friday edition of the Vooka Breakfast Show. Your energetic start to the day, accompanied by a daily dose of positivity. Till we see each other, have a great weekend ahead. We will see each other next week Monday, same time, same place. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, your Friday morning. Thank you so much.
I